video animation. So actually it follows nicely from Krista's. So this one, instead of, this one is a little bit, it's VideoScribe, it's not Powtoon. So the whole thing is this idea of a virtual whiteboard, and you use this virtual whiteboard and you just keep writing and writing and writing, and you have to demonstrate principles. So one of the benefits of blended learning is that you can put something on video that is, for example, really complex concepts or complicated facts that students have a hard time grasping. And so you end up repeating yourself over and over and over again. And so because I'm tutoring in contract law, and one of the cases that we do is called POW-ON. And the facts of this case are actually quite complicated, especially for first-year law students. And a lot of these first-year law students are 17, 18 years old, and they really have no idea about what goes on with share prices or buying an interest in property through shares and trading shares. So for this particular topic in tutorials, I usually end up spending about half an hour going through just the facts of the cases, just so they understand what the legal principle is and how it came about. So what I do is I do the half hours, and I teach 12 tutorials a semester, so it does become really quite repetitive for me. So I put it up on a video, and the objective for this video was that, well, we go do the hard work and the thinking in class, but even after that, they still have a lot of questions, and if they don't completely understand it, they're not likely to come see me, because they know that I've just spent half an hour on this, and then they probably don't want to hear me explain it again. And this way they can just go back and look at the topic again.
And sometimes we can get caught up in the complex facts.
Kind of long in that it's not 2 minutes, but more like 8 minutes. But it's an 8-minute video. I'm using a lot of animation things that are just in VideoScribe, so you can just select the image, and then you can select how long it'll take. You can import the audio files or record it as you're doing it in VideoScribe. So there's a little bit of diversity with this. I think the only thing that, some faults that I find with it are that the database of the images aren't really that diverse. There's not a lot of variety. But again, this is also the free trial version, and it's a visual representation so that they can better understand some of the concepts. This is just me trying to explain share prices dropping, and therefore it's a sad face. Then the other aspect, because it said what I'm talking about is ideas on blended learning. So some of the ideas, I'm going to be putting together a new subject for next semester. It's called for alternative dispute resolution. And what's really great about this opportunity is that I get to put together the subject and do what I want from the beginning and not have to be constrained by what's happened in the past. So it's in blended learning mode. So I'm doing a 2-day, full-day intensive at the end of week 1. So all of Saturday, all of Sunday, 6 hours each day. And then we'll do weeks 3 through 10. We do live online discussions through Collaborate. So essentially, it's going to be run like a face-to-face, but online. Now, the intensives, the goal with that is, one, to get them to bring all of their laptops, their iPads, whatever it is, all of their devices, and then I embed into our program like an IT session, so that makes sure that we work out some of the bugs before we actually go in and have that online discussion, and hopefully that'll minimize some of the tech issues. The other thing is to build that rapport and that sense of community with the students, because a lot of times with online learning or distance learning, the issue is that students don't feel as connected, they don't feel as connected to the coordinator, and so with that, I'm hoping to embed a lot of these, I guess, social and group work collaborative activities in the intensive, so that when they do go away and they start discussing on an online environment, they're not as shy. So we get over that initial week 1, week 2, week 3, where they just sit around and they're just not sure who else is there. By the time they sign on into the online Collaborate session, they should be able to know exactly who's on the other side and having built that sense of rapport with them. The other thing I'm going to be doing is taking advantage of the idea of bringing in practitioners and the perspectives of practitioners into the subject. So posting videos and interviews, really, as well as running guest presentations, but from practitioners who, for example, we can't just fly them over for a morning lecture or something. I can just have them log in to Collaborate and provide a guest lecture for those week-to-week topics. And yeah, I guess that's it. So far, those are my ideas on blended learning. And like I said, that was going to be quick and short.
Thank you very much.